Hey guys, it's Miss Dobson. I am going to try to read a book to you today. It's called Take Care, Good Night. Not the kind of night like nighttime. This is a different kind of night. Which way? That way. With the letter K in front, and it means the night's like at a castle. So let's see what's happening. Those cats look pretty surprised, don't they? Okay, it says. Try to hold it where you can see. Right there. Once there were three little dragons. The dragons lived in a deep, dark cave that was in the king's forest. But the dragons were not very happy in their cave. Why not? Are they bored inside like we are today? They had a good friend. He was called the Good Knight. Every day he rode his horse, clippity clop, to the dragon's cave to say, Good morning, good dragons. Good morning, good night, replied the dragons. Sounds funny, doesn't it? The dragons are little. And every night he rode his horse, clippity clop, to the little dragons, to put the little dragons to bed. Good night, the dragons said before they went to sleep. So there was both words. Yeah, right there. Good night, like nighttime, and then, my finger won't go that way. Good night, like he's at the castle with the king. Why does he keep visiting these little dragons? One day, after the good night had ridden off on his horse, clippity clop, the little dragons heard a knock on the door. It was another friend, the old wizard. Good day, little dragons. I was wondering if you could help me, the old wizard said. We will try, said the dragons. I would like you to watch my cats while I go away for a few days. Can you do it? I don't know about that. I'm afraid the dragons might eat cats. There he is talking. They look like they're in their pajamas. Wonder if they're going to say yes. I bet they do. Okay. The dragons had never watched cats before, but the good knight had taught them that it was good to do good deeds. Certainly, we will help you, said the dragons. The old wizard was very happy. He told the dragons that he would leave a note with instructions at his cottage. He left them the shiny silver key to his door. Take care, good dragons, he said, and then he disappeared in a puff of smoke. Because he's a wizard, he's magic. I can hardly wait, said the. Oh, wait a minute, I missed the first one. This is going to be fun, said the first dragon. I can hardly wait, said the second dragon. Oops, get it on there. Yippee, said the third dragon. See it there. So they're excited. Let's see how it goes. The next day, the dragons went to the wizard's cottage to take care of the cats. They opened the door with the shiny silver key. They saw lots of cats. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. That's probably, if you count them, it's probably more than 20. They found the wizard's note on the counter, and there was only one problem. The dragons didn't know how to read. Uh-oh, the cats look worried. Give the cats fresh water. Give the cats water from the cupboard. That's like a pantry. Put the cats to sleep in their beds at night. Uh-oh, that's a lot of cats. You see? I think the first thing we're supposed to do is take the cats swimming in the lake, said the first dragon. So the dragons gathered up the cats and took them to the lake for a swim. I don't know about you, but most cats don't like water. I'm a little bit worried. Look, it took 3 wagons to take all those cats. Maybe 4. One, 2, 3. Nope, just 3. Just then, let's see if I can see. Just then, the good knight was riding by on his horse. Good day, good dragons, said the good knight. What are you doing? We are taking the wizard's cats for a swim, said the dragons. He's told us to. Cats? Swimming? That did not seem right. But if the old wizard said so, it must be true. Very well, said the good knight. Carry on. Carry on means keep doing what you're doing. But the cats did not like swimming. They did not like it one bit. They howled and yowled. They quivered and shivered until, did you hear those rhyming words? Howled and yowled and quivered and shivered. Oh my gosh. They do not look happy, do they? The little dragons took them home. The little dragons looked at the wizard's note to see what to do next. I think it says to put the cats in the cupboard, said the second dragon. Remember, the dragons can't read the note, so they don't know what they're supposed to do. So look up top. I see cat food. That's the cupboard. So instead of getting out the cat food, they put the cats in the cupboard. Wrong answer. These poor cats, they're going to want the wizard to hurry up and come back home. Here's the good knight. Maybe he'll help them. See if I can see again. Oh, this is hard, guys. How about that? No? Right there. Just then, the good knight was riding by. What are you doing? Asked the good knight. We are putting the wizard's cats in the cupboard. He told us to. Cats in the cupboard? That did not seem right. But if the old wizard said to, it must be true. Very well, said the good knight. Carry on. This one, right there. But the cats did not like being in the cupboard. They did not like it one bit. They scritched and scratched until the little dragons let them out. Let me get a good look at that. And get off my screen. Can you see him there? Look at the dragon. The good night's leaving. And the cats are coming out of the cupboard. Look, now it's nighttime. Let's see what it says. By then, the cats were very thirsty and very hungry, and so were the little dragons. But they looked at the note once more. I think now we are supposed to take the cats camping, said the third little dragon. So the dragons took the cats out camping under the stars. Okay, we gotta look back at this note because how are they getting so confused? Let's see. Where is this note? Right here. So it said to give the cats fresh water, and they thought it meant take them to the lake. Take them swimming. Give the cats food from the cupboard, and they thought it meant to put them in the cupboard. Put the cats to sleep in their beds at night, and they thought it meant camping. Oh my gosh. So here they are, camping out under the stars with the cats. And what are you doing? Asked the good knight, who was coming to bring the dragons back to their cave. Oh, we are taking the cats out camping, said the dragons. The old wizard told us to. Cats? Camping? That did not seem right. But if the wizard said so, it must be true. Very well, said the good knight. Carry on. But the cats didn't like camping. They didn't like it one bit. They jumped and bumped. They clawed and pawed. They fussed and hissed. And they would not eat one toasted marshmallow. Huh. They are not having a good time. The good knight could not help but hear all the racket the cats were making. Something doesn't seem right, he thought. But he rode back to the wizard's house, clippity-clop. Follow me, good dragons, he said. Let us go get to the bottom of this and bring those cats. Get to the bottom of it. That means figure out what is going on. Inside the wizard's house, the good knight found the wizard's note. It did not say to take the cats swimming. It did not say to put the cats in the cupboard or to take them camping. Didn't you read this note? He asked. The dragons hung their heads, their eyes filled with drippy, droppy tears. We told him we would take care, but we don't know how to read, they confessed. So the good knight read the note out loud to the dragons. Read the note to the dragons. They're going to be shocked. So first they gave the cats water, then they fed the cats food from the cupboard, and they put the cats in their beds to sleep. By then, the dragons were very tired themselves. The good knight walked them back to their cave and tucked them in for the night. The next day, the wizard came back from his trip. he visited the dragons. "Thank you for watching my cats," he said. "You did such a good job. I wanted you to have this." He handed them a tiny baby kitten of their own. "And I wanted you to have this," said the good knight. He handed a book to the dragons. It was a book about learning to read. So look, the three little dragons are going to learn how to read. And that is the end. They sure are lucky that the good knight helped them out, aren't they? See you later.